Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stacey and I'm an affair recovery coach specializing in helping the unfaithful in their affair and get their life back. Infidelity really steals our life. If you would like to work with me, just check the description box below. You'll find my email, my calendar, everything. So let's get into today's video. Today's video is going to be a little bit more on marriage. For those of you who are wanting to rebuild your marriage with your spouse, I thought it would be a good idea to, throw in some marriage videos. So this was a question that I got, or I get quite frequently. So I thought I would answer it, make a video and answer it so you guys would have it. This is, can a marriage go back to normal after an affair? So my answer is no, and you should not want it to. You want to actually build a whole new marriage. You don't want to go back to the old marriage. Is it possible to build a new one? Absolutely. My husband and I, the affair has been over for about 12 years now, and we are in a really good place. We love each other. We have a good time. We've worked through, attachment style issues, worked through all of that, and we have actually got to a place where we are happy in our marriage and feeling fulfilled, not just going through the motions. But we didn't want to go back to what we had because what we had was not working. We had both done a lot of things to let our marriage go before the affair, and we didn't want to repeat those mistakes. So let's talk about some of the things that causes a marriage to fall apart. Number one is the lack of prioritizing the marriage. So whenever, you have, like when you're dating and like that honeymoon stage, it's all about you and your person, you and your spouse. But when you get married, if you start to neglect the marriage, meaning we don't have date nights anymore, maybe we're not having sex, maybe we're overworking ourselves, we're just not prioritizing that quality time that we once had, or that we once did, the marriage can start to, the emotional connection can start to break apart, because when you're building intimacy, you need emotional connection, and emotional connection requires quality time. It requires you guys to sit down and talk about, all those like thoughts and fears and dreams and hopes, and plan your future together. That a marriage requires that. It's something that we have to do on a continual basis to keep love alive. The next thing is, number two, is life and busyness starts. So we can also get very busy, especially like when kids set in, or if we're trying to climb the work ladder. So I'm working all the time because I have goals with that. Now we have kids and we're running to the park, running to ball games, just running everywhere. And we think we're doing okay as a couple. And of course, all of these things are priority, and we have to take care of our kids. And, we love them, yes, but there's a place our marriage has to become number one and a priority, because without the two of you, everything else falls apart. My husband and I got really busy, and I was taking care of the kids, and he was working a lot, working on his hobbies, and it just tore our marriage apart, because we never had date night, we never did anything together. We thought we were okay, but we were not okay. So the next thing is the power struggle stage. This stage diffuses love, and it fosters bitterness and resentment. So when you get, every couple, no matter who you are, you're going to get to that power struggle stage. And when you do, it's going to be, you're trying to establish, I don't want to really say dominance, but it's more of, hey, can your chore around the house be to wash the dishes after supper? And the husband might say, yeah, I'll do that, and they don't do it. So now there's conflict, and now there's arguing, and you guys are going back and forth because somebody's not doing what they're supposed to be doing. And that's just like a little brief example, but that's the, in that stage, that's where bitterness starts to come in. Well, I'm angry, and if I have an insecure attachment style, I'm not going to communicate with you effectively. So I'm going to start, resenting you for not picking up your shoes or not taking care of the kids, or I have to do everything. You don't even pay bills. You don't do anything. So now this resentment starts to kick in. And this stage really, really breaks apart a marriage. It just tears intimacy down like nothing else. So you definitely want to learn about that as you're repairing your new marriage or rebuilding your new marriage. Hey, I need to know about the power struggle stage. We need to settle some matters and learn how to forgive and communicate. So the next one is number 4, is your insecure attachment style. It prevents you from having healthy communication and creates unhealthy behavior, which I talked about attachment styles in the video of how to prevent future affairs if you want to know a little bit more about those. But insecure attachment styles will definitely break down a marriage. So you want to get those healed. Like both partners, when rebuilding, you want to work on healing yourself so that you can go into the marriage 100% healthy, know how to communicate, know what your needs are, know what your triggers are, and you want to know what you want as a couple. You want to be able to go back and look at the marriage and say, I didn't like this, can we change it? I like this, let's keep it. You want to be able to do that. And it's unfortunate that we have to get to this place through an affair, but an affair can definitely teach a couple a lot about what went wrong in the marriage and how they can rebuild a new one that they both are happy with, and one that will sustain them through the rest of their life without having any more affairs. Sorry. So if you have any questions about that, just let me know. Check the description box if you would like to work with me, and be on the lookout for a marriage program coming soon. So I hope you found this video helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.